excited about the trip ahead. So looking forward to it. All our good friends are here. A lot of guys that I've travelled with so often. So it's really good catch up with all your mates, and really looking forward to it. So can't wait to get rolling.
Good, pretty excited to get started. Yeah, we've been looking forward to this for a while, since the last one. It's some of the best riding we've ever done, so I'm looking forward to a bit more of the same this year. There's no better place in Australia to do some really good riding on a bike like this.
Day one, the journey begins. It's a perfect opportunity for everyone to settle in, test their fuel consumption and get a feel for the adventure ahead. We start from Darwin with excitement in the air, and day one is all about getting out on the open road.
Bright as the morning sun. I see that girl on the train, jumping every time the whistle blows, clutching her fingers to the rail, looking pale as an ivory rose, looking pale as an ivory rose. Oh, sister, let's go down to that river there, bathe in that cool water.
10 Ks, mate. It's been zeroed out for 10 Ks. Yeah. No, it's been a good day. A little bit warm though, 40-degree day. Yeah. But other than that, great.
What do we got? We are at sunny Top Springs. What a place. So we had a big day today. It was basically a transport stage. So lots of bitumen, but it was something we wanted to do. We did it by design. We wanted to get out of Darwin and start the good stuff into the Kimberly region a bit quicker. So it was a solid 600 plus K day today, but it's brought us along the Top Springs, which is a really cool spot. There's not much around here. It's basically a roadhouse slash bar slash everything. It's a bit warm, but everyone's in good spirits. We're getting fueled up and going to go have a cold beverage and have a good night here.
First one, pretty excited, pretty stoked to be doing it with my old man Stuart just over there, and yeah, hopefully do a few more in the future. So it's awesome. Left Darwin and yeah, just went through some bitumen and whatnot, and then yeah, cruised through, got into Catherine, had a stop there, had a pie, had a feed, and then just kept cruising through. It was pretty hot the whole way, but yeah, we got in there with no dramas at all. Yeah, didn't have to use my fuel bladder, so pretty stoked about that. So overall, pretty cruisy day. I just had no expectations at all, kind of came into it open book and yeah, just see as I go along, but at the moment, absolutely blown away. It's going to be probably one of the best experiences of my life so far. It's pretty awesome.
They obviously didn't have dimensions on the ad. Terry thought, that looks like a good tent. I won't see how long it is.
It'll be all right. It folds up to nothing.
And
it comes with air conditioning.
And Terry...
No, I've got a second story for it, but I haven't put that on.
But it unfolds to nothing as well.
Put shit in there. You can't even put your tank bag in there.
No, it's here.
Today was a lot of the guys, normally we start Enduros or Safaris and a little bit of tar out of town, and then you're straight into the dirt, serious riding, and you're into it. I think the good thing with today is because this is a serious ride, we've had 600 Ks of tar today, and whether people have done pre-training or not, by the time they've got here, they'll be, you know, in the bike mode, they'll be riding, they'll be into it. I think tomorrow morning, by the time everybody gets up, we will be straight into dirt, and I think everybody will be ready. So I think it's a great start for this trip, for everybody to be totally ready to ride. So.
We missed them all, thank God.
Forget about all our cares.
Day 2, the adventure turns dusty. Leaving Top Springs behind, we hit the dirt roads. This is where the real outback riding begins, and the dust clouds rise as we head deeper into the heart of the Kimberly.
Great day to be out here, and it's awesome to hit the dirt finally and get underway. Just hanging out next to the river, taking some photos of the riders coming through here. But yeah, we've got about 466 k's all up today.
Oh, I just enjoyed a little bath. That's good because you start to smell pretty rank even on day 2, morning of day 2. Now we're going to get some shots of some ultimate water sports. Ooh, can you talk about water sports here?
About 140k in, and unfortunately caught up to a road train. So I just thought I'd stop, have my burrito and breathe in some fresh air. Oh, the whole lot was a bucket list, going from East Coast to West Coast. Definitely. First safari was just, well, Safari Enduro. Cairns to Darwin was just brilliant. Just that country was amazing. Never been up there. And now I've actually never been to Western Australia or the Kimberley, so looking forward to doing some sightseeing as well as riding.
I'm one of the safari medics, so just, picking up the pieces if they fall off. Got the band-aids and tissues. So, it's been a good quiet day so far, and that's what we like. Always good if I'm not doing anything. We just stopped because there's a big truck up ahead making a cloud of dust. So we've decided to pull off and have a quick bite.
Not pretty good, bouncing around on the rocks. It's been pretty good. A couple of water washes so we could wash a bit of the dust off. And I think we're making pretty good time and everyone's having a lovely day, I'd say. Top Springs today, and now we're going to Timber Creek, get a bit of lunch, fill up our bladders, and then we're off to Lake Argyle. Stay there for a couple of days, do a loop ride tomorrow and chill out, go for a swim in the dam, and looking forward to it. A couple of days rest without camping. It's going to be nice. So no, all good, going well.
She's giving me a Coca-Cola.
For bringing fruit through?
No, just for being, good.
Who had the fruit?
The guy in front.
Jonas.
Jonas. Had an apple.
Apple smuggler.
She took it.
Oh, thanks, legend.
Thank you.
We left Top Springs this morning and we ended up here in the beautiful Lake Argyle. It was around a 466 kilometre day. This morning was lots of dirt and lots of technical stuff, which everyone really enjoyed. a nice lunch break and fuel stop in Timber Creek, and then everyone hit the road and crossed the WA border and then came through, which was almost like a Jurassic Park drive-through into the beautiful Lake Argyle this afternoon, which ended the day on a huge high for everyone.
We're heading out for a 150k loop out at Keep River National Park. Should be a pretty nice day, and go and see what's out there. Then we come back after that. Riders have the option to do 2 other loops. One's I think about a 2-kilometer loop that's a bit sandy, and an 11-kilometer loop not far from camp here. And then everyone's just going to spend the day in the pool or going out for a cruise. So it's such a cool place to hang out and just explore what's here. And I think that's why the world's so jealous of Australia, because we've got all of this. And yeah, it's never ending. You can keep riding and just explore for as long as you want, and there's always something different to see.
Day 3, exploring Lake Argyle. Today is a flexible day with several route options around Lake Argyle for riders to explore. Some opt for a 150k loop into Keep River National Park. Others choose shorter, more technical routes like the Sunset Lookout or Plug Track, both offering a mix of challenging terrain with stunning views.
Plus with loop days, don't have to pack again, enjoy the surroundings, enjoy the venue that you're at, which is sensational.
As soon as you get onto something like the Keep River track, it starts to just get nice and flowy, and you're on the dirt and you get a big smile on your face, and that's my favourite.
What season, best season? Don't tell too many people though. It's all green, totally different country. Like nice and like lush green. Waterfalls for about 5-6 months of the year. Flowing, on and off depending of the rain. We had really good wet season last year and the year before. So it was actually pretty good wet season to stay there. Lightning storms. Massive storms, and being on the lake when it's sunset on one side, lightning on the other side, chilling in the waterfall. It's definitely a good spot for sure. Put that on the bucket list.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. We had the golden hour come through around about 5. It was just absolutely amazing, and a new crescent moon. So yeah, what experience.
Never been to this part of the world before, so it's all totally new.
I've been working too much and never travelled much, so now that I've retired, I've gone berserk. So I rode from Canberra to Darwin and then doing the Enduro, then riding home via Perth. So it's about a 50-day trip. Now looking for day 19 of my adventure.
On today, 70 k's to Kununurra, get some fuel, and then we're to Emma's Gorge, go for a lovely walk and swim, which I'm actually looking forward to, chillaxing, and then we head out to El Questro, the long way, and go see what they've got to offer. Good. Looking forward to some off-road riding.
Pretty iconic, isn't it, that sign? Gibb River Road. For me, it's a bucket list item. I'm finally on the Gibb River Road. I'm riding with me mates. Doesn't get any better than this. 34 degrees. How good's this?
It's a well-stickered sign.
Day 4, into the gorge. Today we ride from Lake Argyle till El Questro, with a highlight stop at Emma Gorge. After refueling in Kununurra, the group turns onto the Gibb River Road and head to Emma Gorge, where we've planned plenty of time for riders to take a hike to the swimming hole.
Let's go.
Right, we just made it to Emma's Gorge. It's a spectacular walk coming into it, and then coming here, it's even more spectacular.
Nice. Just, I think we're nearly there. Hopefully we are.
Are you tempted to get in this one first and then?
Yeah, I think that's a good option.
And what better place to exemplify the fact that a motorcycle adventure is not only about motorcycling. It takes us to places that otherwise we probably wouldn't get to. Managed to get up in the air first thing in the morning over Lake Eyre, which was an unbelievable experience. The area is much bigger than you could ever imagine. I think it is the size of 21 Sydney harbours. Absolutely enormous. In the afternoon we got the opportunity to hop on a sunset cruise where we went for a swim, fed crocodiles, fed kangaroos, fed fish, and all sorts of things, which was an unbelievable experience. From this place we move on to El Questro, where we get an opportunity to go horseback riding, which is something I'm looking forward to as well.
A long water crossing here. This was another short one over there, but this is the more difficult one. Got through it, no fall, no stop, no stalling. It's pretty good, was pretty happy with myself, to be honest, yeah. Well, first here, then you're a little bit scared, you're like, how do I want to make it, yeah? And then you get a little briefing, how to stand and where to go and which direction to go and what speed and all of it. And you think, okay, well, I got to do it, there's only one way through. And then as you go through, you're like, okay, don't stall it, don't stall it. And then it goes left and right and left, and you really want to go through. But it's great, it's good. And once you're through, you're like, yes, master this one. Proud of myself.
Oh man, we are just finishing up a mad water crossing at El Cuestro, and then the Savo, we went out for a bit of a technical, bit more of a intermediate to high end on the tech scale ride. It's been so much fun. What a way to finish off day 4. It's yeah, everyone's having a laugh. It's good, clean fun. Some deep water and touch wood, no crocs. So that's a win. Everyone stayed in one piece. Can't wait for tomorrow. Another cracker tomorrow, heading to Mount Elizabeth.
Flat battery. It's been playing up for a few days, but probably giving it a wash didn't help.
You gave it a good wash. You went for a swim.
I thought I'd give it a clean and myself at the same time, but it's not drowned.
You'll have to cut really small slices of that cake to go around.
Day 5, the mighty Pentecost River. As we bid farewell to El Cuestro, riders are immediately greeted by a water crossing. This is true outback riding, with long stretches of roads, multiple water crossings, vast open landscapes leading us to Mount Elizabeth Station, where we finish our longest off-road day.
We're now just here, crossing the Pentecost River. There's no crocs, thank God, but everyone's getting through really well. So we've got some of our guys on site just to help out, but so far so good.
Oh, we crossed the exit out of the campsite at El Cuestro. I dropped my bike twice, which is absolutely crazy in that river crossing. Then it was a really nice run out to here. Super cool to do the Pentecost. So that was cool.
Oh mate, loving it. I'm glad Wayne slowed me down towards that first crossing, but just loving it. I slowed him down at this crossing, so we're all even.
And how good's this watercross today? Unbelievable. I'm having a ball. This is what it's all about. Adventure.
Enjoying time on the bike, but also stopping and seeing where you are and experiencing the beauties of where you are as well. So it's really great seeing everyone get off the bike and enjoy Emma Gorge and swim, and yeah, it's really nice.
Well, this is fantastic nature, great riding, variable terrain, water. I actually love the water. They wouldn't be able to, this is the one and only time they'll see it.
Yeah.
And especially experiencing it off on a bike, you've got a sensory experience.
Yeah.
You've got the smell and the heat and the dust and all the shit coming in. Well, for some magic, we found the hole and we just need to plug it.
It's a little tiny one, hopefully it'll plug up easy and you'll be on your
the
way
road
before you know
again.
it.
Yeah.
The sixth one today, I think, we've popped up. A couple of floats and yeah, pretty sharp rocks. Hardly seen the holes. It's going to be quite busy tonight, I think. Yeah, found it.
Won't hold it anymore.
Hit a rock. Hit a rock, hit the valve, got a flat tyre. So bit of repair and a bit of air. We're back on the track now. Great. Heaps of fun. Lots of views. Definitely a bucket list tick. But, no, loving every day of it. It's fantastic. I think it finishes in a few days.
A lot of work required, dodged the crocs, but got everyone through. And yeah, having a great proper day out in the middle of nowhere. Heat baking down, dust, loose stuff, rocky stuff, punctures galore. Someone even fixed their own.
Yeah, that was nice.
Impressive.
Yeah, nice to roll up on someone who goes, I had a puncture, now I don't.
Having a hot day, yeah, I'll be right. I'm counting down the kilometres, keeping track.
To me, that's, yeah, if you want to talk about the essence of enduro, that's what I think it's all about. Being able to go to these crazy places that you might not ever be able to go to, and then at the same time, you get to ride your dirt bike.
Yeah.
Pretty rad.
You literally couldn't do it in Europe. Can't get this much, you don't have this much space, you know what I mean, for hundreds of Ks. You'd be all stopping up at gates. Even in the States, I don't think you could really do anything like this. It's just really unique in the world.
Yeah.
There's tracks everywhere. There's a little bit of human support, like these odd stations here or there. Enough that you can think about setting up a camp for 100 people.
No, just hanging out in the shade, enjoying what the Northern Territory gives us most, which is heat. It is, it's all about hydration and keeping the fluids up. So that's how you do it. A little bit for the front, a little bit for the back. Road-wise, probably the best one. Nice and challenging. And this middle bit that was a bit flat and sandy is just heaven. It's like sitting on the thing and just let the bike do whatever it wants to do. And keep the nose up and keep the eyes up, and it's all good. I saw past 3 guys with flat wheels, so it is definitely something challenging on the road.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. It's a great experience to do it with your son, and yeah, no, we're really loving it.
It's awesome. I love doing activities with my old man, and yeah, doing this stuff, remote bush touring on the bikes, just awesome. Couldn't ask for anything better, really.
Look at that.
The sandwich.
Put the strap in the wrong spot.
A few river crossings. Yeah, may have gone for a bit of a swim. Put the feet down. Didn't drop the bike, so we're all happy, but socks are wet and doing all this off-road stuff. So yeah, dirt tracks today. Stony, shaly, sharp rocks. Had a bit of carnage. Had a leak on my back tyre, and pretty much as soon as we pulled into the rest stop there at the homestead, yeah, had the alarms on, so pulled off to the side. Luckily Ian had a repair kit, so plugged her, good as gold, back into it.
The bill yet?
Probably a few beers, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the going right around here.
It's nice and cool, a bit of breeze, so it's very nice.
I feel out of place heavily, surrounded by old blokes, but you know what, they may be old, but yeah, some of them, they can ride real well. Yeah, so yeah, they keep me on my toes, give me a challenge, and it's really good to see them out there doing it, and yeah, giving me a run for my money, that's for sure.
We've had a fantastic day, I think, all together. Early start, which is nice. Get away from heat and just smashed it. Everyone's chucking it through the drink, getting a bit scared. Can't believe it. The funny thing on tour is it seems to go forever, and it also goes really quick. So
Yeah.
you look ahead to the trip and think, that's just enormous.
Yeah.
And then it suddenly is like you're just heading into the end of it.
We left on Monday, and by Wednesday I was like, when does this end? It's dragging on, and it's Friday today, and I went, it's Friday already. There's some sort of weird time warp at the midpoint that we all go through. Yeah. But yeah, let's go. Derby. Sheep dip.
Derby.
Hey, I'm excited. What a
bloody awesome trip this has been. One of those bucket list things that you always dream about as a young fella on a bike, and you're able to get the opportunity to come up here and ride it with 100 other like-minded people is just what an amazing experience. And some of the stuff we've got to do along the way this year has been pretty special, so it'll stay with me for a long, long time. A little bit of a sleep in. The boys are packing up the camps as we speak. Pretty big camp night for the crew last night. Got about, I think about 200 k's of the Gibb River Road left today, which is going to be pretty cool. And then unfortunately they keep sealing more and more of it each year, so it's going to be harder and harder to do this trip as we get further down into the future. So pretty nice that we get the opportunities to do it now and not later when it's all bitumen.
Day 6, Gorges and Roadhouses. The journey continues west with the first stop at Mount Barnett Roadhouse. After refueling, riders head to Galvin's Gorge, a hidden gem just 15 kilometres from the roadhouse.
First one in.
Morning, how are you?
What's happening?
Well, after yesterday's debacle, I felt like I needed to let some steam off. Very enjoyable bit of road, that. Oh, I got a flat tyre and got stuck out in the middle of sort of nowhere for a fair while. But the guys came through with the tech crew and it all got fixed, so sorry for face planting the camera. But today is sensational so far. Great bit of road for adventure riding. Yeah, no, I was very lucky. I was coming third and there's two stopped to open the gate and I got let straight past.
Hey, so I'm Matt. My partner Kim and I run the Mount Barnett Roadhouse. So Mount Barnett was established in 1903, so quite an old operating Kimberly cattle station. It's a home in Manning Gorge, gets a whole lot of tourists every year coming through to swim and see the gorge, and we're a big stop for feeds, for hot food, top up on groceries and camping. It's a good base of operations to see Galvin's Gorge, Adcock Gorge. It's the home of the Narranian people, so really old culture, and there's a whole lot of culture and art around here. It's a beautiful spot.
So yeah, I'm opting for the pants instead of board shorts. the weather and the wind will dry it off in no time flat. That's what we did yesterday. It turned out great. It was like having constant air conditioning for about half an hour. It was great. As the water filters up in the cold air, beautiful. So in the stinking heat, and they dry out just fine. For Safari swimwear, it's a new line. BMW are going to bring it out, and I want some commission.
Oh, that. That's beautiful.
From here, it's back to the dirt roads, with a few sealed sections and spectacular views as we approach Derby, where the bitumen leads us towards the final stretch.
A long, enduring afternoon. Especially that last 100 k's. But all in all, was a good day, yeah.
I like it the way I move, I like it the way I move, I like it the way I do, I like it the way I move.
coming from Elizabeth Station, it was nice and cool up there, and then yeah, then it got hot again as we were going down. Elizabeth Station's 2,000 feet, I think. Yeah, which is surprising. Yeah, and then as you're climbing down, it got a hot. Now we're near the water. It's being cool again. Yeah, big day. Yeah, that swimming gorge was amazing. Yeah, and the roads leading up to it was really good. It was worth the wait for it.
Turn my weekend upside down all the way. Ooh, I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I move. I like it the way I do. I like it the way I move. 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 I like it the way I do. I like it the way I move. 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 I like it.
I couldn't really tell the face, but a couple of guys who reckon they could see it. So I had a little bit of lunch there and hit the road again all the way into a place called Derby where we are now. Boys are setting up, getting ready for probably a long night of fixing bikes because it was a pretty rocky road today, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a few accidents or a few broken bikes. I myself broke my tank bag, fell off today, so a few running repairs while I was on the way. So going to head in for a beer and have a good night.
Oh mate, just rolled in a derby. Got my gear off, which is always good.
Pretty hot out there?
It was. God, that's a fair bit of the afternoon. It was 41, so it's yeah, well and truly cracked into the 40s. And then it's actually weird. I was just talking a lot. It's 41 for probably a couple of hours, and then probably the last half an hour in the derby, it dropped down to 36, and felt like I had aircon on, which is something in itself. I did go for a swim, yeah, at, what was it called? Gavin's Gorge, something like that? Galvin's Gorge. Yeah, it's lovely. It's freaking awesome to be on motorcycles, having fun and riding, and then you just go pull into somewhere like that, go for a quick walk, and get to swim in these things that I feel like a lot of people just see on TV. It's rad.
Yeah, well, we've arrived here at Derby, pretty close to the coast now. We've been in the middle of nowhere riding all week. We had a great night last night at Mount Elizabeth Station. It's accommodation in the middle of nowhere. Fantastic host, great food, talking around the campfire, tunes, exactly what I love about getting on Safari Enduro. Finished with a bit of bitumen to get in here to Derby, but for me, that's an opportunity to crank the tunes and reflect on the day's riding and even the week's riding. So I'm cheering, we're all cheering, and we're really thankful for these guys over here doing what needs to be done to bikes. Bit of wear and tear, tyres, etc. Our tech team, above and beyond, absolutely the best in the country.
Yeah, so this week's been a little bit different to last time we did it. I really enjoyed this one. I got different experiences. Last year it was more about meeting the riders and people from the Safari, and this year I met some new riders, which we got along really well. But I also met some people that were just pass-bys or civilians, and got along and had some really interesting conversations with them that yeah, gave me goosebumps and, you know, made me really think about everything. So yeah, and I really enjoyed the experiences. I think traveling on a bike is the best way to travel. You see everything much more open, you smell, you feel, you know, like you really experience the place you're traveling through. I joke about the heat, but that's all part of the experience, you know, like, and it's the best way to travel, and it's also a conversation starter. Like, people will come up and say, where are you coming from, where are you going? And then you get to meet interesting people.
Day 7, the final push to Broome. The final day of this epic adventure is upon us. It's a relaxing ride as we head further down the coast. Just before reaching Cable Beach, the route takes us onto a dirt road along the coastline, offering riders the chance to ride down onto the beach for the first time.
So this morning we started up in Derby, which is an interesting place to say the least. It's where the Gibb River Road finishes. And we ended up here in Broome at around midday. At about 12:15, the tide had gone out far enough for us to bring this whole bike down on the beach. We finished up here.
This BMW Enduro, Darwin to Broome, nailed.
When we finished in Darwin, it felt half done, whereas now we feel accomplished. So absolutely epic experience, and it was probably good to break it up in two halves, because otherwise that would have been a very, very big ride in one hit.
And this is my favourite leg. So coming through the Kimberly region is something I've always wanted to do. Didn't see it being possible anytime soon, but this comes along and yeah, grab it. And I absolutely recommend this run to anybody. It's not that easy, it's a big country. A lot of us from the east coast down the bottom there, it's kind of hard to get up and across, but it is well worth the effort. It is by far the more attractive part of the country. I didn't mind that run last year, I enjoyed it, really did. And some of the places we stopped at were great, but this has everything. It has better landscapes, more varied landscapes, and great places to stop, from stations to gorges, and yeah, all right. How about we turn around and do it again?
This country has got a lot to offer. Not to say that other countries don't do it as well, but I think if you look at this, this is pretty special. I don't think there's too many countries in the world, in the Western world at least, where you would be allowed to go on the beach. This is perfectly legal. This is something we can do only in Australia.
This one was definitely different in that it was not so much about the riding. It was more about the destinations and the places in between that we visited, which is a little bit of a different format, but it gave us an opportunity to meet so much more people. And like, we all go through the same heat and the same trouble, and we all ended up in the same pool and just relax at the same time, and there's no other distraction.
Here we are tonight in Broome, which is actually the most incredible bucket list location to wrap out our Darwin to Broome Part 2 of the long way across. We've got 131 people in that room who have seen the best that the Kimberleys have to offer. We've had everything from rock walks to water crossings to swims to the Kimberleys, the Gibb River Road, and everything in between. It's been an exceptional week. So many memories have been made. It's been an unforgettable one for us to run, and an exceptional safari for all of the riders and our crew, and we can't wait to do something like this again.